I'm talking to VaundaNelson, author of Bad News for Outlaws, The Remarkable Life of BassReeves, Deputy U.S. Marshal. The book was illustrated by R. Gregory Christie. And Vaughn, we have an audiobook out right now. You want to talk about that?
Yes, I'm very excited about it. It's recorded books. I did the audio, and a gentleman by the name of Kevin R. Free does the narration, does a very nice job, and I think captures much of the spirit of the book.
How do you translate a picture book into audio? Is it just your text?
It's just my text, yes. And there are two discs in this package. One is the straight reading of the text, and the other is a reading with page turns for young readers who are reading along.
So it really can be listened to just as a narrative,
yes,
or as a companion to the picture book.
Yes,
which is how I always see it, because the pictures in this are so stunning.
Gregory and the art directors at Lerner used much of the old Western-looking papers to give an authenticity to the time period. One of the things I loved about Gregory's art was that Bass, he was a big guy, and he was an impressive guy, and when he walked onto the scene, it was pretty obvious. He was a presence, and Gregory managed to capture that on each page. He was the center of the scene, and that's the way he was in real life, to my understanding. That when he rode by on his horse, people knew who he was, unless he was, of course, in disguise. But he rode tall in the saddle, and people said, "There's Marshal Reeves."
He commanded attention.
Exactly.
And the pictures do that too.
And the pictures do that too.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
That's wonderful. And the back matter? There's a lot of stuff in the back matter.
Yes. We have more information about Judge Parker, the man who hired him and who he worked for many years, and the hanging judge. Mm-hmm. And we have some information about Indian Territory, which is a unique place. There was no other place like it in America, and there's just some additional information to kind of spur readers on to maybe researching it further. And there's information about, there's a timeline and a glossary for some of the Western terms that I use. And there's a passage from me about how I found the story. But one of the neat things about the audiobook is that they include some of that back matter.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And that's, I think, was nice of them to go that extra mile.
Yeah, that's a nice addition to an audiobook packet.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob.